Hey everyone, welcome back to the Tadka Times. Today, we are diving into a bold statement from French President Emmanuel Macron that's making headlines. He says France and the UK don't need Russia's permission to deploy troops in Ukraine. Let's unpack what this means and why it matters. In a recent interview with French newspapers, Macron declared that France and other nations don't need Russia's approval to send peacekeeping troops to Ukraine after a potential ceasefire. He emphasized that this wouldn't involve a massive army but rather smaller contingents of several thousand troops to protect key locations and train Ukrainian soldiers. Macron's message was clear. If Ukraine asks for help, it's not up to Russia to say no. He also warned that Ukraine shouldn't make any territorial concessions without solid security guarantees. Basically, he is saying, "We have got your back, Ukraine." Macron isn't alone in this stance. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer recently led a virtual meeting with 30 international leaders to discuss the war in Ukraine. Starmer challenged Russian President Vladimir Putin to sign a ceasefire if he is serious about peace. He also hinted that planning for a peacekeeping force is moving into a operational phase. It's like a high stakes game of chess, and Macron and Starmer are making some bold moves. But here is the twist. Macron accused Russia of not being sincere about peace. He said Putin is escalating the fighting and wants to get everything then negotiate. Sounds like someone's playing hardball. Macron's comments come ahead of his meeting with Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney and German Chancellor Olaf Scholz. It's clear that France and its allies are ramping up pressure on Russia, with Macron insisting that the pressure must be clear to achieve ceasefire. So, what's the takeaway? Macron's statement is a strong signal of support for Ukraine and a clear challenge to Russia. It shows that Western nations are ready to take decisive actions to ensure Ukraine's security, rather whether Russia likes it or not. Thanks for watching. If you find this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with others, and subscribe to the channel for more stories that mix politics, strategy, and a dash of boldness. Let me know in the comments, do you think these moves will push Russia towards peace? Until the next time, stay curious.